Hi everybody, this is Terry again with video 6 in our Books, Bugs, and Botanicals series. Now this is my design team project for LineDotArrow for September of 2024. The kits that are on special this month for the challenges and because of the design team projects are Books, Bugs, and Botanicals, Botanical Ledgers Part 2, and Books and Botanicals Pink Pastels. Now I'll be using Books, Bugs, and Botanicals and Botanical Ledgers Part 2. And I really can't tell you which are which. I just printed out all of Books, Bugs, and Botanicals and some of the second kit. Okay, so now all of these kits are on sale for 25% off individually. If you buy all three, you get 50% off at the LineDotArrow Etsy shop. Don't worry, all the links to everything are going to be down below. The kits are going to come along with freebies. To get the freebies, you're going to have to go to the LineDotArrow Junk Journal group. That's a Facebook group. And then you also can go to the LineDotArrow Ko-fi shop. And I found out it is Ko-fi, like coffee. Yeah. And of course that's at ko-fe.com/LineDotArrow. And you can head on over there and get them and then peruse the other freebies and stuff over there as well. This is a challenge month, and that means every week for the first 3 weeks, Natalie's going to upload a video, and it's usually on Sundays, with a new challenge. And the challenge is just a project that you can make using the freebies that week. Now, there's also a drawing, and the drawing happens at, well, the cutoff for you to enter is the end of the month, and then a couple days later we do the drawing, so it usually is a couple days into the next month. To enter the drawing, all you have to do is submit or post pictures or videos of your projects that you use making your own with your own stuff and freebies or kit papers, or what we prefer is the freebies and the kit papers, or just the freebies or just the kit papers. Does that make sense? Okay, so for every post you get 2 different drawing values. So if you post a freebie project using just the freebies, and you need to post freebies in the post so we know, and use the hashtag Books and Botanicals 24 in your post, then you get entered one time. You get one entry into the drawing. So be sure to publish or post as many pictures as you can. And don't post them all in one post. Post them separately to get more chances to win. And I'll talk about that in a second. And then if you use the freebies and one of the kits or all of the kits, then you get 2 entries into the drawing. And if you use just the kit papers, any combination thereof of all of these is 2 entries into the drawing for each post. Now, what does the post get you? Well, there's 5 Facebook groups involved this month, and each one has a drawing. So you want to post your pics or your videos in each of the 5 Facebook groups, and then that will get you 5 chances to win, which is that one picture. Yay! So the groups are SavageArt, and the name's a little bit longer, but I always forget what it is. I apologize. TwoSisterJam, LineDotArrow Junk Journal group. Sorry about that. LineDotArrow Junk Journal group, and Sweet Pea Papers, and Junk Journal tutorials, and more. Okay, so those are the 5 groups. The links will be below, and it will be the Linktree link /challenges. Okay, all right. So I got through that and survived. So this is where we left off. We have our beautiful cover that we haven't glued on yet because we don't want to mush the butterflies and the other bugs with their little wings. So I'm going to set this over here. So now we just have a naked cover, but that's okay. We know what goes on there. There's also a charm, and then there's a little charm that says handmade. We've got 1 and 2. 4 is a pocket, a tuck, and 5 is another image page. And then we have page 6, which is where we left off last time, and I had no glue, and I'm happy to say that I now have a full bottle of glue. My glue came in today. And so we had the flip open with the writing space, and I put the acetate pocket on, but I did not put a card in because I like this page so much. I figured I would let the Forever Home owner put the card in if they wanted to. This is the flip out, and I didn't put just ephemera cluster. I used the 2 center pieces that we cut out here, and then I put the butterfly on, and then of course I put the tag on. Let's see if I can get this back in. It's a little bit fussy. Okay. So now we're going to do pages 8 and 9, and then we'll be done. So page 8, if I remember correctly, is a giant pocket with a whole bunch of tags in it to use up some of the tags that come with the kit because there's a lot. So let's close this up. And this is our pocket. Sorry about that. Paper clips flying everywhere. This is going to be our pocket. These are some of the tags right here. And then there's also a tag inside of one of these little notebook dealies. I'm trying to decide whether I want to make the little notebook dealie look like a tag, but I don't think I am because this tag's just a smidge wide, but I'm going to leave it that way because I like the picture with all the books that ties in with the theme, and I don't want to cut off these edges, even though I could cut them right here and it would be alright, and then it would fit all the way inside. Okay, let me go for it. Worst case scenario, I print out another one. Okay, what about that? Well, that looks good. Okay, so I trimmed about 1/8 of an inch, if that. No, probably not even that. Off of both edges of this tag, and now it fits in here. None of the tags are inked, so they're all going to need to be inked. And I'm not going to make you watch me do that on camera. Let me see what else I've got. Looking in my scraps here. No, that little bit of writing would be upside down. I prefer to have something with more than just the greenery. Let's see what I've got back here. Seems to me like I have one more collage page that we could use. Yes, I do. In fact, I have 2. This one looks like similar to the one next to it. So if I want it to be all matchy-matchy, which of course I do, then I'll use this. Now, I'd like to get a bug in there. Okay. So we could do here, just barely get him in there. That way we only cover up a little bit of that. And then right here at this line, and that would give us a nice pocket. Now we have two bugs. I didn't even realize it, but we do. Okay, now how much of this are we covering? Because I think we can go down just a little bit. I think we could get it to where the words show. Let me turn the bottom just a smidge. About an eighth. We still have the bug. And we have a little more of that image right at the bottom of the frame. Okay, that's better. I already inked the page. Yay. Yay me. So all we have to do is ink the pocket, and then I'm going to do all the tags later. I just want to warn you, we may lose this part of the video. My computer's been crashing over and over. All the other videos, it just ran right through a couple days, no problem. I love this computer, this laptop so much. It worked perfect up until about 6 months ago. I'm going to have to take it in and let the, what are they called? The Goon Squad or something. I don't know what they're called. Take a look at it. It might be cheaper for me to take it into a private person. But then I don't think you get a warranty on the work. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to move all of my personal folders to the cloud. Then I'm going to reinstall Windows and see what that gets me. I'm not going to format the hard drive. I'm just going to reinstall Windows and see if that fixes my problem. But I have so many videos to do, so far behind. Okay. And then we're going to put all these tags in here. Uh-oh. Coming out the glue. So let's just take these, put them in the center for right now, and then we can glue this page in. See how easy that one was? We didn't have a tag page or anything with a lot of tags on it. So I thought, hey, wow, look at all that glue. I'm obsessed with my glue levels. I can't believe I pretty much ran out. I mean, I ran out. Definitely could not get any glue out of the bottle. I thought I was going to run out of glue before, but I think that's the first time I've ever actually run out of glue. I've been working so hard, you guys. I'm just using up the glue. Okay. And then we'll ink these and spread them out after this video. And then on the back, we're going to have an expandable pocket. The reason we're going to do that is because I love this collage, and I wanted to use this little bird no matter what. I couldn't figure out a way to get him in other than make a big pocket. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is the page, or the paper, and I believe it's the right size without doing anything. So now I would like to get the bird and then this shell or shell bird or whatever it is on there as well. So that means, or you know, most of it or part of it or whatever. That means my printer is just printing like crazy. It's printing out Halloween. Regular Halloween and teeny weeny Halloweeny. Yes, we're having another annual teeny weeny Halloweeny. Yay. Why am I marking it on here? I'm nuts. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay, we'll cut it here and here. Let's see if we can get this. What a belly band that would make, wouldn't it? Wow. So that's good. Let's see if it fits on the paper. Why, look at that. Let me get some coffee dyed paper. Okay. Let's make it, I've been making them too long. You want to bring it up from the bottom a little bit and then down from the top. We're not going to have a flap. I don't want to cover up the paper. We're just going to have a strap with a Velcro. So let's cut it this tall and see how we get. Cut it to 4 inches wide. And then 2 2-inch wide pieces of paper. So then we fold them in half. And we fold the halves back. And you're better off having this part longer on one side than the other than you are having one of the folds stick out. So you want to make the folds as even as you can. I have glue and stuff all under my nails. I am so sorry. Can't believe I didn't check ahead of time. Glue and ink. All that good stuff. Okay, so there's one. We fold it in half. We fold one half back. I can't believe I finally am getting to print out my teeny weeny Halloweeny. I'm so excited. I'm using a larger kit, and I'm going to cut it down to size, but if that doesn't look right, then I'm going to reprint the whole thing at the right size, which is difficult for me to gauge. I have to print it out on regular paper 3 or 4 times at X percent, you know, whatever that percent is, 40%, you know, something like that, of the full size. Oh, come here. Forget it. To get our teeny weeny size. But I'm excited. I love doing my teeny weeny Halloweeny every year. I don't do anti-religion Halloween, but I don't do cutesy Halloween either. I try to just do scary Halloween or creepy Halloween. And this year I think we're doing gothic Halloween, so that's going to be fun. Goth characters and ambiance. Okay, so let's take these. We're going to glue them on with our full bottle of glue. Oh, life is just so much easier. You know what I mean? We want the point to be facing out. Now I'm shouting and I don't know why. Do you know? I don't know. Back in just a smidge from the edge. That one worked out well. And the point facing out. Wait a minute. I need to glue this side. I want to glue the opposite side and then flip it back. And that will give you the point on the outside. I think I cut the gusset backwards again, but such is life. You never get it right. You know what I didn't do? Well, this is too far down. And let's just take them off because we're going to have to make them shorter. Does anybody know what I didn't do? I didn't put the score line and attach it to the paper first. Here I was all giddy. I'm only gonna do 3/8. That's gonna eat up our little bird and our butterfly. Just a little bit over 1/4. I'm going to fold it over. We need to ink it as well. See, I don't know what I'm thinking. All right. I got way too excited. We're going to have so many little critters to ink on, or gloss on this page. That'll be fun. I'm going to have to go through the book and gloss everything that needs to be glossed as well. So I'm far from done, even though this page is going to be done momentarily. I'm getting dings. See? It's not very loud on my computer, but you know what? I have not been able to figure out how to turn the volume down on my phone for the Facebook notifications. It isn't the music, you know, audio that you turn down, so yeah, just a little bit, not a lot. Then we can re-glue them. Why? Everybody say it at once. I have a full bottle of glue. Oh, well. The fun is everlasting for me, but probably boring for you by now. Okay, make sure we don't have any seepage here. Okay. This one I'm just going to flip because I accidentally glued the wrong one. And we're going to move it away from the bottom and glue it here, but we're going to move it back just a smidge because this is the one that the one side was a little longer than the other. So to make it not show on the edge, we have to pull it back. You want to make sure that none of the folds or the middle peak area of the W or the M, whichever you want to look at it as, sticks out over the edge of this paper. Okay, so I want to glue this. So there's another one. I hope it isn't to me. I hope it's the design team. Ding. But I'll see after this video, won't I? So there's going to be a bunch of stuff for me to do before the flip through. And it's inking and glazing, so don't worry. It's not anything, you know, that I should have showed on camera. And I think you guys know how to do all these, or do these. Uh-oh, we got glue seepage. I'm gonna make sure they open. Okay, now we want to put glue on the tops. And I use coffee dyed paper because it's just the easiest to cut and fold for me. You can use any paper you like. You can use the 65-pound cardstock. You can use whatever you like. It's open and free to you to use whatever you like. So now we're going to take a piece of paper, maybe from this here that would have been a nice belly band, and we're going to make a little tab out of it that folds down, and we can Velcro it. So we want to leave enough room for it to fold over the back, so we're going to score it here. Okay. Then we're going to trim it. Let's trim it right below this red flower. It's a little long, but what the heck? What the heck? We've got empty space right there, so let's just fill it in. So I cut that off. Now I'm going to cut it so that it's narrower. I don't know though. Yeah, we want the bug to show. So we want it to be no wider than this item here. Another ding. So let's, because I can hear it on my computer. It's not very loud, but I can hear it right here. What a pain in the patootie. Okay. Teeny weeny Halloweeny. I can't wait. We're using papers by Wild Rose Bohemian again. The same as the Painted Fields kit that I did right before this. It's so beautiful. Of course, the Gothic Halloween is totally different. Did I cut the score line off? No. We cut the other side of the tab off so we can score it here. Well, like I said, somebody's at my front door. Oh, it's just the delivery. Oz, it's okay. It's all right, buddy. It's okay. He is not happy. It's probably my paper. I ordered more paper because I sold a book and then I got a custom order so for me to do the way the person wants. And then actually I sold 2 books. So that's awesome. You guys should check out the Ko-fi shop. I know this is Natalie's video, but I'm put a little plug in the end here. I have lots of books for sale, journals and folios and tutorials if you're not watching them on YouTube. If you see one that you like that's not on YouTube. And of course that's at ko-fi.com/Sweet Pea Papers, and Ko-fi is KO-FI. Okay, so let's put our flap here. No, let's move it over. That makes it not in the center. That's better. That way we look like we're off just a little bit instead of a whole lot. Such is life. Anyway, but you should check them out. Send them to their forever homes. That's what they're waiting for. Goodness. Okay, let's just do a half a one on this. We don't need a full one. I just happen to have one already cut. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then it opens quite a bit. Whoopsie. Glue seepage alert. And there it was. What about this side? There we go. Now we're opened up. See, it goes up that far. Isn't that nice? What did that stick back again? I'm just running my thumb up and down. I know I'm doing it a little close for you to see. Okay, so now we flip the little flap down. Yeah, that was Amazon. He was delivering my paper. So I'm printing so much. I'm printing out the painted fields again for my custom job. And then I'm printing out the Halloween for the regular Halloween journal. I think I'm going to make a big fat folio. Because I'm going to take the weekends off this October. I'm not going to really push myself to do a video a day. That's what I'm saying now. And then we're going to do videos on the teeny weeny Halloweeny. So that'll be fun. Not necessarily a lot of detail involved in the pages. We might be able to cut pockets and stuff out of the papers themselves instead of looking for small pockets, little tiny pockets, or shrinking pockets down, or you know, whatever. So okay, so that's that. Let's get this all undone. Keeps wanting to re-stick. Okay, and then we'll get our cover page. And then I need a couple of cards I need to glaze. Do you know what I'm saying? We glued this little flip out on as a card pocket. So I'm going to have to go through here and look pretty closely. Let's put the cover on. For goodness sakes. Oh, huh. This lady that I'm helping with her printer issues. You know, I do tutoring on the Ko-fi shop. And I'm getting ready to start a small mentoring group and see how that goes. I'd like to get some of you guys who know what you're doing to help some of our newer members. That would be wonderful. Thinking of doing a 1-month program where you would meet with somebody for a month, 1 day a week, 1 hour a day. So it's only 4 hours. And you would be able to really help someone out. I think it would be really great. Okay, so there's our cover. Very nice. We've got our little buggies and our butterfly. Then I'll get the pockets filled up, the cards inked, and the other bugs glazed. Okay, but for other than that, we're essentially done with our folio, and that's wrap for the design team project. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me for the last 40 minutes or so, and I will see you in the flip through, okay? When I have glue. Alrighty, see you then.